Good morning everyone, this is BremSter, and today I'm attempting to record a puzzle called Zip Down by FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards. I did say I'd be doing a few puzzles by FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards, and this is one of them. I have noticed that this one, I'm not sure who they're getting to do their testing at the moment, but this one kind of missed something. Anyway, so this is a zipper lines puzzle, and I haven't done a zipper lines puzzle in a while, and it's something that I often get wrong partway through solving. I find that I've sort of converted to arrow in my head and get it wrong. So we'll see how we go. I've noticed a few people comment that they do the same thing. Is there anything I need to call out? Apart from please submit puzzles if you've got them, not really. I'm having to take a break again soon, so I'll be going away again, as well as work getting incredibly frenetic. I don't know if I'm going to take a break from the channel. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it all work logistically. Yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. There's been some stuff. And I'm just here to bring puzzles to people. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm not doing this to make a living. I'm not doing this to try and do anything other than to have a community of people who can solve really interesting puzzles and trying to bring a sort of a positive outcome to a community. And recently I don't know, I've just not been feeling it, but we'll see how I go with the puzzle today. So we've got Zip Down. So we've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We've got cages, so digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Then we've got zipper lines. Now, digits equidistant from the center of a purple zipper line must sum to the digit in the center of the line. So what does that mean? It means that this digit is in the center of the line because it's a 5-cell long line. So this digit is the center of the line. And digits equidistant. So these two digits are equidistant. These are 1 away from the center of the line. So those will have the same sum as this digit. These two are 2 away from the center of the line. So they will have the same sum as the digit in the center of the line. Now the next thing it says is centers of zipper lines are marked by small purple dots. Either that should have been removed from the rules or the small purple dots should have been added. Neither one of those things was missed. These lines are quite short, which is possibly why they decided not to add the small purple dots. Yeah, I don't know which, but there are no small purple dots. Don't look for them. At least I can't see them. I'm going to restart the puzzle, but the center of the line on these 3 or 5 cell lines is pretty easy to determine. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So, what can I tell about this? Box 1. Well, hang on, this has to be a 5. This has to be a 5 because these two have those two cells here, and I don't need to color this, I'm doing it for highlighting, have the same sum as that. So yellow has the same sum as orange, but yellow plus orange equals 10. So this is 5. These sum to 5. So they're either 1, 4 or 2, 3. These sum to 5. So they're either 1, 4 or 2, 3. And I've got those in. That's very, very clever. I like that. That's a really nice, simple beginning. These are 6, 7, 8, 9. Now these can't be 9. Because this digit plus this digit is this digit. If this is 9, what would this would have to be larger than 9 because it'd be 9 plus something. So neither of these can be 9. One of these is 9. But it could be 9 is 8. These can't be 6. Because 6 would mean that this is, if I put a 6 here, for example, this would have to be 7 or 8. And it'd be 6 is 7 plus what? These would have to be negative. So I can't put 6 here. But I'm not sure what more I can do with that. I am not sure what more I can do with that. The 9 in this row is definitely in one of those two. And the reason for that is you can never put a 9 on one of these lines that isn't on the middle of the line. Because if I put a 9 here, this digit is the sum of that, and the minimum that could be is 1. So this would have to be 10. So 9 is in one of those two. If this was a 9, these would sum to 9 and this would be a 1. That seems okay. There might be something going on in row 1. There also might be something going on here. Because I know that this sums to less than 9. Oh, that's gorgeous. I need to confirm. These two sum to that. The maximum yellow can sum to is 8. Because if this summed to more than 8, this would have to be 0. These two sum to that. And the maximum that could be is 9. The maximum this can be is 8. The maximum this can be is 9. And 8 and 9 is 17. So this has to be 9. This has to be 8. This has to be 1. And my music has stopped playing, and I hate it when Google will just randomly sign you out, and I hate it when it does it while I'm recording, because I need my music while I'm playing. And I'm not going to pause the video like I often do. I'm just going to sign back in and get it going. Right, now, you get the full genuine experience. This has to be 9, because 17 is 8 plus 9, and that is these two have the sum of a single digit. These two have the sum of a single digit, and that can't be 9, or that would have to be 0. So these sum to 8 without including a 1. 2, 7, 3, 6. No, sorry, 2, 6, or 3, 5. So these are 2, 6, or 3, 5. These sum to 9 without including an 8. I don't... Not ready for that yet, but I love that. That is really elegant. Hopefully I explained that well enough. That unfortunately doesn't restrict the 9 up here. Okay, what... But 9, this is now a 9. Because I can't put 9 in any of those. Because I can't put 9 partway along a line, and I can't put 9 in any of those. That's now a 9. So this sums to 9. So that has to be a 6, which means this isn't the 6. This is the 6. 6 with 7 would make that 1, to 8 would make that 2, to 9 would make that 3. This now can't be a 7 because it's 7 or 8, and this is 1 or 2. This is a 15 cage, which means, yeah, these sum to 9. They could be 1, 8. They could be 2, 7. They can't be 3, 6. They could be 4, 5. So this cell here is restricted. 8 is in one of those. There's something very weird going on here. Eight would make that 1, that 2, that 3, which would make that 9. Oh, there must be a 1 in here. There must be a 1 in here. If this is 2 and this is 3, this 3 would make this 9, because 6 plus 3 would be 9. This 2 would mean this would have to be 7, 9, and they're both 9s. There must be a 1 in here. So I can't put an 8 on this line at all, because the 8 would need the 1. That's the 8. There's no 8 there, so this isn't 2. I must put a 7 on this line now, which means... And the 7 needs the 2 to sum to 9. So this is 1, this is 3. So this is 9, this is 8, and 1 plus 7 is 8. That's incredibly cool. 8 and 9 are both up here. These are 2, 7, and 4, 5. There's no 5 there. Without being able to put 5 there, I can't put 4 down here to make the sum work. There's no 7 there, so there's no 2 there. But these have to sum to 9, 7, 2, or 4, 5. Right, that's just working, isn't it? 8 is down here. This can't be an 8. If this was an 8, I'd have to go 8, 1, 9, and I can't do it. There's no 8 there. 8 is in the 15 cage, which means the 15 cage is entropic because the other two well, let's just look at it the other way. I don't need to worry about entropy. The other two digits need to sum to 7, which would be 1, 6, 2, 5, or 3, 4. This 3 looks up saying this isn't 3, so this isn't 2. The 1 looks up saying this isn't 1, so this isn't 4. 6 is down here, but I could make this 6, 1, 7, I think. This is fascinating. I haven't... 9 is in... Right. Where's 9 in this column? Because these 9s are forcing 9 into one of those. Now, if this is a 9, this would have to be higher than 9. If this is 9, the 9 plus the 8 already in the cage would mean this cage would have to be at least 17, and it's not. This is the 9. Which is putting the 9 in one of those 3. Eight and 6 would I'd need to put 1 in this cage. This is a maximum of 7. If it's not 7, it's 5, and these would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that doesn't work. If this isn't 7, it's not 6, 8, or 9 because of these. If this isn't a 7, the maximum it could be is 5. That would make all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be 6, 7, and 8. And 6, 7, and 8 sums to 21, not 15. This has to be the 7. Which means this isn't the 7. So 2, 5. If I take 7 out of there, I take 2 out of there. This is a 4, 7. I take 4 out of there, which means I take 1 out of there. 1 is definitely down here. I can't put 1 here because I have to put 1 in the column. If I put 1 here, this has to be 6, and it can't be. That's not the 1. That's the 1. That's the 6, and I can take 6 out of there. This is beautiful. Where's 1 in this column? 1 is up here. So these are from 2, 3, 8. If it's 2, 8, this is 5. If it's 3, 8, this is 4. And these are 2, 3, 4, 5 for the column. If this is 2, this is 5. Yeah, this is 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. And it's not 3, so this is not 4, because these sum to 7. And I'm not sure how to move that forward. Now remember, these sum to 8. Now they're not 1, 7. If it's 2, 6, it's 2 and 6 in that order. If it's 3, 5, it's 3 and 5 in that order, because I can't put a 5 here. Okay, sorry about the interruption. As I said, life is really hectic right now, and yeah, when my phone rings from particular people, I answer it. Okay, so what had I done? I literally just put these in. Now, what am I looking at here? These sum to 9. So they can't be 1, 8. They could be 2, 7. I can't put 2 here. So this could be 2 and this could be 7. 3, 6. Well, the 6 can't go here, so this would be 3, this would be 6. 4, 5. I couldn't put 5 here, so this would be 4, and this would be 5. Can I narrow that down any further? Well, it means that I can't put 1 in this cage, and I can't put 1 in any of those. So 1 is in one of those, so I can't put 1 up here. So 1 is in one of those. I can't put 1 here, of course. Remember, 9 is in one of those. Eights. 8 is... Oh, 8. That's an 8. Because... Yeah, 8. So... By Sudoku, 8 is in one of those, but I can't put 8 in a 10 cage because 8 in a 10 cage would mean that the other 2 digits would have to sum to 2 and they'd have to be 1, 1. So this is an 8. So because those 2 digits sum to 8, this is a 2. And how do I make those sum to 8? I could use 1, 7, but this couldn't be the 7. So this would be the 1, this would be the 7. I can't use 2, 6. I could use 3, 5. And I can't put 5 there. So this would be the 3 and this would be the 5. And that's it. But these are also 1, 7 and 3, 5. So these are 1, 7 and 3, 5 because I can't use 2, 6. There's no 5 there, so there's no 3 there. But there has to be a 3 up here. There must be a 3 here because these are this is a 1, 7, 3, 5. So there must be a 5 down here. So there's no 5. Well, 5 is in one of those. That's not it. But the 3 is looking across saying there's no 3 here, which means these which sum to 5, there's no 2 here. The 1, 3 pair is looking down saying there's no 3 here. This is a 2, 8 something to 10. This is a 5. So there's no 5 here, which means there's no 2 here. Oh, this is the 4. This is the 3. And that's going to do everything, isn't it? 4 looks up making that 2 and that 4. These sum to 5. So this is 1 and this is 3. The 2 looks down, making this the 5, which makes this the 2. As these sum to 9, that's the 7 and that's the 4. This 1 makes this the 5. 5 and 2 means that's the 3. So there's no 3 here and there's no 5 here. And the 1 here means that this is the 7 and this is the 1. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Well, there's no 9 in any of those. That's the 9. In this row, this is the 9. But I know what these 2 are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 7. So these are 2 and 3. And the 2 is looking across, making that the 3 and that the 2. This is so beautifully put together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 8 go into those. So these are 1 and 5, and the 1 is looking up, making that the 5 and that the 1. So beautifully put together. Four is in one of those 3. I don't think that's it. Okay. So I've only really got this to play with. This can't be a 9. What can... No, it could be as low as 5. No, it can't be as low as 5. This is 6, 7, or 8. Because this can't be 5 because of this. It can't be 4 because then it'd have to be 1, 3, and it can't be. So this is 6, 7, or 8. If it's 6, I couldn't do 1, 5 because this can't be 1 or 5. 2, 4 would put 2 and 4. This couldn't be 2, 4 because I can't put 2, 4 there. This isn't 6. Because it'd have to be 1, 5 or 2, 4. That can be neither 1 or 5 and that can be neither 2 or 4. 1 is in one of those 2. Because I can't put 1 in this box and I can't put 1 here. So what are these? They're not 1, 2, 3. These are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, there's no 6 or 7 here, and there's no 8. No, there could be an 8 there. That was dumb of me to say there can't be an 8 there. this is 7. This could be 2, 5, which would be 2, 5, or 3, 4, which would be 3, 4. So this would be 2 or 3 if this is 7. If this is 8, can't do 1. Well, this can never be 7 or 8. This can never be 8. If this is 7, this would need to be 1. So this is 4, 5, or 6. And it's not 4. So if this is 7, let's do this again. Because I can never use a 1. So if this is a 5, this is 2 or 3. Because the maximum difference here is 3. So this is 2 or 3. This is 7 or 8. If this is 8, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 5. And if this is 7, this can't be 3. This is always 2. Wait. If this is 7... Oh, no. If this is 8, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 5. If this is 7, this is 2 and 5 because I can't do 6, 1. This is always 5 is what I'm learning. And it's either 8, 3 or 7, 2. That's crazy. Which puts 5 in one of those two. Okay, so what's the scanning I've missed now? 9 is in one of these two. Eight is down here. 7 is in one of those. Is there a naked single or something? There's no 9 here. And I don't think there's an 8 here either. Is this an 8-9 pair? If this is 8, this is 4, 7, 2, 8. Oh no, that does work. 2. No, that seems fine. 5 is in one of those. Sorry, I'm really stuck. Oh, this can't be a 6. Where's 6 in this column? It can't go in any of those. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. 6 in this column is in one of those. So this is 3. So these sum to 4. So this is 5. There's no 5 here. There's no 5 here. These sum to 9. So there's no 4 here. Five, 5, 5. That's working. That 3, no, the 4 doesn't do anything. What are these? 1, 4, 6, and 7. So these are 1, 4, 6, and 7. There's no 1 there. There's no 7 there. Nine is in one of those two. 5 in this column. This 5 means that there's no 5 in those or there. This is the 5, which puts 5 right here. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is 1 or 4. This is 2, 3, or 4. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. Does that 1, 4 do anything? Six is in one of those two. This can't be a 6. 6 is in one of those two. That's a 1. Where's 1 in this column? Can't put it in either of those because of those 1s. This is a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 is in one of those two. But I can't put 8 here because 8 would make that 7, that 2, and that would have no fill. That is not an 8. That's the 8. So this is the 4, which means this is the 1. This isn't 1 or 4. This is a 6 or a 7. The 1 takes 1 out of there, which means this is the 1. This is 6, 7, or 8. This is 4, 6, or 7. This is a 6, 7 pair. So that's the 4. There's no 4 there. This is the 4. The 4 looks like making that the 8 and that the 4. The 8, if that's 8, 3, I don't know. Is it these now? Because 2, 7 would make that 3, 6. So these also sum to 9. 3, 6, or 2, 7. Oh, the 3 makes that the 2, which makes that the 3, which makes that the 6, which makes that the 7, which makes that the 8, which makes that the 3. The 8 looks like it's making that the 2 and that the 8. The 8 and the 7 look up, making that the 6. This is an 8, 9 pair, which I kind of, and the 8 looks down, making that the 9 and that the 8. I kind of suspected that was going to happen, but I wasn't sure. 2 is in one of those two by Sudoku. 6 is in one of those three. 7 is in one of those three. So, yeah, this is a 2, 9 pair. Oh, the 9 is looking down. Where's 9 in this row? That's the 9. That 9 makes that the 2. This is not the 2. This is the 9. This is not the 9. These are 6 and 7. Oh. Oh, no, there's a zipper line here. This 2 means this is the 7, this is the 6, which means this is the 6 and this is the 7. These are 2 and 7, and the 7 makes that the 2 and that the 7, and now this is just going to fall apart. This is 2 and 3, the 2 makes that the 3 and that the 2, type the right digit. These are 4, 6, and 7. The 6 and the 4, the 4 and the 7 make that the 6. Take the 6 out of there. The 7 looks down, making that the 4 and that the 7. The 4 looks up, making that the 6 and that the 4. And that is the correct solution. Sorry I had to step away for so long in the middle of that puzzle. Ooh, I was the 69th solver. Nice. That was incredible. I loved the way the first stack resolved. I thought this was really cool. And then the way this stuff resolved was nice. Finding this I found a little tricky, but it's very elegant puzzle. And this is why, even though I'm a little stuck right now and I'm having to solve puzzles from the same people because I'm a bit submission starved, everyone seems to have moved on to making puzzles that take 3 hours to solve. Great. I'm just struggling with when I do put puzzles like that out on the channel, people don't look at them. People don't click on them. I get the stats from Sven on how many people even click on the puzzles. It's not many. Like those puzzles, people don't even look at them. So, like, it's not that they don't get solved, they don't even get clicked on. So, yeah, is it really worth me putting the effort into putting out content that people don't want? I don't think so. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, particularly when I'm so busy and finding time to do those puzzles is a real chore. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'll do the puzzles that come in that actually pass through testing and everything. So, anyway, that was a good one. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.